Yo, what's up, guys? This is an updated settings video. I'm going to show you guys all of my settings, crosshairs, everything. And I'm going to also show you guys tips and tricks. It's going to be a good guide video, especially if you're new to Valorant. And yeah, man, let's just get straight into it. All right, straight into the settings. No time to waste. Rotate map with player on. Change orientation based on side off. Show map region names always. No inverted controls, but preference, I guess, but don't do it. Minimap size and zoom, we're gonna go 0.9. And this is good because it's perfectly zoomed out so you can see a good amount of the map. You can usually see like 90% of the map, but it's also not too zoomed in. And it's good for when your teammates see enemies or like even like spike, you can see on the map. You see what your teammates see from their cone of vision. So it's very good, especially if you're solo queuing. Maybe like people just don't have good comms, so it's always good to just glance at it a couple times. Next, we got content filter, preference, privacy, preference, other. For enemy highlight color, I use purple. I was testing out yellow, but default was red. Honestly, his preference is I guess it's a colorblind thing, but purple is pretty good. Like I just feel like you notice it a little bit faster. Show bullet tracers on. Show new player tips. I'd leave it on for now because it's really good. Sometimes they remind you about really good stuff. And first person handiness. This is preference, but a little nerdy thing, okay, that I swear helps. So basically, a lot of pros, right, are right-handed real life, but use left handiness, or sorry, left side handiness, because um, most people are right eye dominant. So you, since it's not covering the right side of your screen, when you see stuff now, you react faster. And the positioning of your gun doesn't matter. It's where your crosshair is. So like right here, if this was like any other game, you think you couldn't. Why am I moving so fast? You think you couldn't shoot, but it's just where your crosshair is. So yeah, preference. But I do feel like it helps when you put it on the. If you're left eye dominant, put it on the right. If you're right eye dominant, put it on the left. Just try it out. I can almost guarantee it helps. So yeah, that's it for general. Next, we got controls, and everything is default except for my crouch. Default is L3, and I made it R3. So yeah, aim. This is very important, and mine's pretty specific. Okay, so right now, okay, first of all, turn on advanced sensitivity settings. Do not be the guys that just use default 1212 or whatever the hell. Okay, so when you go into a setting, you can hold X for precision mode, and it's just so you can get the decimal to move. So right now I am using base horizontal sensitivity 16.8. I would recommend 15 to 17, and then just adjust yourself from that. That feels very, very good for me. Base vertical is 13.2. I would stay from like 11 to 14 on that one. And then focus horizontal is going to be 7.7. Focus vertical is going to be 6.8. And always just use this as like a preset, and then as you play, see what you feel, and then just do minor adjustments from that. So then ADS is always going to be the same as focused. So also 7.7 horizontal, 6.8 vertical. For sniper, I use 11.2 horizontal just for the drag scopes and the flicks. Vertical, I use 9.2. Focus slash ADS priority, prioritize focus. Hold for the aiming. But if you're coming from PC, sniper on toggle does feel the best, but it kind of fucks me up sometimes. Don't use invert. Inner dead zone depends on your stick drift. I use 0.5, 0.05, sorry. Outer dead zone I'm using 0.9, but I think I was testing that out. Just make it 1. And this is very, very important, okay? So this is your response curve, okay? And I would recommend for your base aim, extreme or heavy. And what this is, so I am on 16.8 horizontal sensitivity, right? So if I go to smooth, it's going to be 16.8 constantly, right? This is just 16.8 always, right? I don't know if that makes sense. Like no matter how minimal or how um, large my extent is, it's always going to be 16.8. But if you go to extreme, which is what I'm using, when you're just like doing small little looks, it's not 16.8. Okay, I'd say it's probably like 9, 10. But then when you do a full turn, it speeds up. So it's really good to not always have to be focused for the slow like room clearing or whatever. It's good to not always have to be focused, especially if you have a knife out, right? You know, you're rotating. You want to slow walk with your knife. It's good to not have to be focused because you can't focus with your knife. So aggressive makes it so if I'm clearing a room, right, I can do it slowly, but I can also flick like respectively fast for console. Like sometimes I play, and I'm not insanely good at this game, but I'm pretty damn good. And sometimes when I play, people say it looks like I'm on PC, and it's because you can get these flicks on console that some people can't do. So I can still easily look very slowly when I'm slightly rotating my stick. But if I want to flick, I can. So this gives you the best of both worlds. It's not going to be always slow, and it's not going to be always fast. It's like perfect. So that's very, very good. For your like aiming, I use medium on all of them. And in this game, please focus when you shoot people, okay? And also, something I see all the time is everybody ADSs. Like every single shot, because it's console, I get it. Call of Duty, Siege, all shooting games on console that are first person, you clearly aim down the sights, right? But this game, only do it if it's from far, because you get a 0.5 zoom or maybe a one-time zoom. And yeah, I'd probably say a one-time zoom. Only do it if it's like legit far. Like if I'm gonna be okay, if I'm gonna swing this hallway right here, I see so many people like this. Like don't do it because it fucks up your aim and it zooms in, so it's just gonna fuck it up even more. You don't have to focus, or you can even focus. Like you don't have to be ADS. I just lagged so bad. But yeah, only like you're rarely gonna ADS. It's only gonna be when you're watching long peaks, because clearly so the hitbox is bigger, right? But yes, please do not ADS all the time. Do not be those people. And when I say this, you guys are gonna see so many people on console ADS like that all the time. It's ridiculous. They go like this, oh ADS, and they just fucking spray. Like it's ridiculous. Oh, okay, this is really important. So crouch, make it toggle. Walk slash run threshold. Sorry. Make this 0.9. Okay, you have your walk and you have your run. This is your walk. You can look on the bottom right. You see your silhouette. It's not making noise. When you do run, it makes noise. Also, on the top left in your map, you can see your noise radius. So how far the noise you make, how far it actually goes. So whether it's running, whether I can't reload, but even if you reload, you can also see when you jump. So it's very good to know. So you can only walk is one speed, and then running is a different speed. And the only thing that changes when you're walking or running is if you have your knife out. You go faster, okay? So if I go with my gun, it feels slow. But if I go with my knife, like it's significantly faster. So with that being said, walk slash run threshold 0.9 because you want to walk more than you run. So I'd say 75% forward tilt or 75% tilt, you're walking, and then when you fully push your analog stick forward, back, or wherever, you'll start to run. It's so you don't want to accidentally run because noise is everything in this game. So you do not want to accidentally run. And movement dead zone, I'm doing 0.25 because you don't want to accidentally move. Very, very, very bad. Okay, advanced, I got weapon swap behavior, tap for secondary, alt weapon behavior, hold, fast melee equipped on, dead zones always low as possible, plant slash diffuse behavior, hold, auto equip priority, most recently equipped, strongest is default. So basically if you use an ability or whatever, and let's say you have a knife out and you use an ability, it will pull out your strongest weapon. So if you have a vandal, it will pull out the vandal. Most recently equipped, very self-explanatory. Stance indicator on, walk in focus, turn it off. I don't know why this is on. Dampen shooting sensitivity. So basically when you're spraying, it makes your sensitivity slower. I would turn it off, but I think it does help. But I don't know. I just don't like the game helping me with anything. I want everything to be the same always. I don't want it to make my sensitivity slower than it already is if I'm spraying. And the vibration off, please turn the shit off. It makes it feel like you have more recoil. I promise. I promise. I promise. You turn this off and you can aim so much better. I'll give you guys 10s as crosshair. So, general, you're going to turn on Advanced options, use base crosshair for focus, use base crosshair for ADS. This basically means when you customize your base, it applies to your focus and ADS, so you don't have to create the crosshair for each one separately. So always have that. And fade crosshair with firing error. I like it off, but basically what it is, so you see the top rectangle, when you spray, it's gonna fade away, so that you can like see. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But really just preference. Crosshair is honestly preference. Just don't have one too big, obviously. So yeah, I go cyan, outlines off, center dot off, and then down here, outer lines all off. You're gonna go length 5, inner length thickness, inner line thickness 3, inner line offset 3 as well, and turn off movement error and firing error. Next, we got stats and audio, all preference. Just make sure that your overall volume is max because sound is very, very crucial. So yeah, that's it for all the settings. Okay, so for tip number 1, okay, is gonna be crosshair positioning. This is insanely important because when you're playing the game, you don't want to be looking down, because I know a lot of people look down. You don't want to be looking down and then someone swings you and you have to readjust. You want to already be prepared, right? Because if you're walking around like this, someone swings me, boom, you have to flick on them, right? But if you just keep your crosshair level, maintain that headshot, then it's very, very minor adjustments, right? Someone swings me, boom. That's all it is. No matter where I look, headshot level, right? A lot of maps have wall lining and like stuff on the walls that really, really help with your crosshair adjustment. So yeah, always just like right here, aim at this, like this maybe, and then yeah, you can just be like, okay, boom, I'm good. Even from far, it's like very, very good. Because regardless, like I said, it's better than fucking whatever this is, right? It's better than like looking down like this and having to readjust significantly instead of just even this is a little bit better because it's such a minor adjustment. So yeah, that's tip number 1. Very important, most important tip, honestly. Okay, so this next tip is going to be very, very important. It's going to be the recoil pattern of the guns. Okay, so the way this game works, I'll use a Vandal because people love the Vandal. Is regardless if you spray or tap, if you shoot consistently, the recoil will increase. So a lot of games like Call of Duty or whatever, if you have a gun that has hella recoil, you'll just tap, right? You know, you'll just tap. I'll tap fast so you guys can see. You'll just tap, you know. But it doesn't matter if I'm not holding R2, because I'm consistently shooting, my recoil is gonna increase no matter what. Even if you spray with the Vandal, it's terrible. Look at this. You have to adjust so much. It's not worth it. So what you want to do in this game is you want to like 3-shot burst. That's what people do. 3-shot burst, readjust, 3-shot burst, readjust, 3-shot burst, readjust. You just want to strafe. It is what it is, right? So that's basically what people do. You can also tap because when you're patient, you can align your shot because it's a 1-shot headshot game with most guns. So when you're patient, you can just readjust so well, get that crosshair locked on their head, and shoot, and you can win a gunfight so easy instead of panicking and just trying to spray or whatever, trying to do whatever the fuck, right? It doesn't work because that's what the other guy's most likely gonna be doing, and they're gonna miss. So when you're patient and you get that lock on, boom, tap, and you win that fight so easily, right? I feel like people panic and try not to get hit at all. Like that's not gonna happen. Like you'll probably will get hit, but if you be patient, you're gonna win the fight. It's a guaranteed win instead of risking to just not get hit, right? So Vandal, very bad recoil pattern. Phantom is doable. Like you can see, like that will work, right? And also another thing that's also very new with this game is your bullets don't go where your crosshair goes. So you can see when I shoot, right, the bullets are clearly not where my crosshair is. So that's why you see a lot of people spray and then they'll crouch. So that when the crouch kind of benefits the recoil, right? So I'm shooting, boom, and it goes lower, so it's not just flying over the head, right? So that's what a lot of people do. Okay, and do not move and shoot, please. So I'm just gonna be moving. See, very, very inaccurate. Like this is not aligned with my crosshair at all. very, very bad because this game has first shot recoil, right? So stand still, first shot recoil, boom. Utilize it as much as you can, like as much as possible. Like even if you can still tap a couple shots, readjust. Burst, readjust. Burst, readjust. Just do not move and shoot. The only times I recommend moving and shooting is with Phantom, Stinger, Spectre. And only when it's close. If I'm gonna, let's say there's a person right here, I know he's there, this is what I'll do. Just fucking, literally just spray. Spray and look down. It will work a little bit better. Even if you just want to move and then stop. Like, it works, it's doable, and it's almost dumb that it works, right? Like with Stinger's a great weapon to spray with. I'm not gonna lie, very, very good weapon. Like look at that. Look how accurate this is when I'm moving. Like if someone's in this corner, like they're dead, 100%. 100% they're dead, right? So it's very situational when you want to move and shoot, but 99% of the time you're gonna be wanting to stand still, right? When you're clearing a room, don't do it like this. Okay, so I'll show you the wrong way, then the right way. Actually, I'll show you the right way, and then I'll show you the wrong way, so you guys can see like, okay, yeah, I see what he's doing wrong, right? So let's say I want to clear this whole area past this door, right? I'll look like this, right? You know what I mean? See how my crosshair was always ready to shoot a potential target? I see a lot of people do it like this. Like they're kind of just looking in the middle and looking with their eyes, but you want to look with your crosshair, right? So they'll go like this, looking at the door. Okay, they're looking at the door, right? It's very bad to do it like this. Okay, so another tip is map knowledge. Okay, so you can see my character on the top left in my map. You can see my field of view. So what's a good way? So you can see the light gray, Jesus, is what I can see, and you will also see that for your teammates as well. So whatever they see, you see. I said this in the beginning of the video. And at the top left, you can see above the map, it says mid-market. You can see map callouts for where you're at. Also, you click touchpad R1, you can see every callout on the map. So these are still good to use. You can also ping and whatever. So it's just very good to know to give your teammates knowledge and callouts, right? Because that's, bro, communication is very, 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 very key in this game. Another thing that's very, very good to know, so wall banging in this game, okay? So yeah, Phantom can wall bang this. I'm pretty sure the pistol couldn't. Yeah, I can't. So certain guns can wall bang, certain guns can't, right? So look, clearly you can't not wall bangable, obviously, right? Looks gray, but when you see the bullet hole, it is wall bangable. I'm pretty sure the corner of like anything is wall bangable, so can. So again, you can see the exit, right? So people want to swing, hide, spray a bit. So yeah, very good note. Gray, you can't. Black, you can. Okay, so it's a very, very good thing to know. It will honestly put you ahead of the game significantly, right? So also for sound, what people hear is you picking up a weapon. They hear that. You dropping weapon. They hear that. Dropping spike. They hear that, which is the bomb. Reloading. They hear that. And then running, jumping, abilities. They obviously hear that as well. So yeah, that's honestly all of my settings and tips and tricks for beginners that I can give. Because as you play, you will just get better. As you see people play, you will get better. It is an experience game. You need to have experience to become better. You can't just be good day one. You can't be good week one, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna show some footage of me playing so you can see the tips and everything I told you guys and see how I apply it to my own game and just see what I do. I really recommend watching pros play. Even like if you're playing console, just search up console Valorant. There's a guy I watch named Looney, Lunly, I think, or Luny. I'm not sure how you spell his name, but he's very good on console and he's like entertaining. I'd recommend watching him to see how he plays and see what he does stuff, and then just be like, okay, so he did this because of whatever, and then when you play, apply it to yourself. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna show some of my footage, and make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm out. One.
Spike down mid.
2? Woohoo, boy!
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Oh my god! Yep. I mean, I used the wrong one like an idiot.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Oh, sorry, pretty boy. Got him. What's this? Give me that stuff.
Joke's over! You're
One enemy.
one suppressed.
Wow.
Sit down. Crash is ready. Cállate.
One enemy remaining.
Nobody die, nobody die. We can have a skibbity riz party.
Right there. No sweat.
It was actually sexy.
Ming Ming.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, give him the ace.
Ultimate is ready.
We're here! Don't kill him, please! No! He double swung me! I didn't think he was gonna do it!
One enemy remaining.
Let's go, top frag down.
No more.
One enemy.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, take it. Yeah, yeah, take it. Just like that. Why is he moving his head like that? Did you see that? Oh, he should throw it back on me!
Like, what's going on with you?
Yo, she was shaking that shit.
Spike down B.
3 killed. Dead.
One enemy remaining.
Just stay behind the wall. Oh, they're coming.
Healing over here.
One enemy remaining.
Let me ace, let me ace, let me try an ace, let me try an ace, let me try an ace, please. With my last bullet, with my last
Healing over
bullet.
here.
And he heals me. Thank you. Please touch me. Please touch me. Please touch me.
I mean, there's one.
Barrier created.
Nice, nice. If you can.
Seek them out.
Oh, RPG, RPG.
Spike down A. 30 seconds left.
Oh, stupid alt.
Dylan, I got my head plus.
No.
Outside of the wall. Oh my. Clip two, BK, left two.
I know.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, BK.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, BK. You're good. You're good, bro.
You like
You're
that?
good at this game, bro.
One enemy
Oh, you're good at
remaining.
this game, bro.
You like that shit or no?